Hello, welcome to Anime Mystics. I'm Roman, and tonight I am watching Uchi no Maid ga Uzasugiru, episode 2. So, last episode we were introduced to our two main characters, Misha, who is a little girl, and Tsubame, who becomes her maid. Or, I guess, the house sitter, not really house sitter, but like babysitter. I don't know. Housekeeper, basically. Um, she is definitely a lolicon, especially when it comes to Misha. She saw her one day as she was coming home from work. She was a pilot in the Japanese self-defense force, and saw her in her backyard with her mother, playing. And then a few years later, I forget how many years later, but it was a few years later, she's at I guess like an agency to help her find work. And she's asking if there are any jobs where she can look after a little, as she put it, at least in the subtitles, a little white girl. And the guy is like, of course there isn't. Made her a little upset, but, And then as she's walking back home, she walks by that house that Misha was in when she was younger, and sees that there's actually a help wanted sign up in front of the house, saying that they need a housekeeper. That includes babysitting. Excuse me. And she wanted to make sure that it was the same family. So she needed to see who was there. So she climbs up a pole and looks through the window and sees Misha, who was actually called to the window by what I'm assuming is a ferret. Her pet ferret. And she freaks out and runs down the stairs and is telling her dad that there's some weird lady staring into the window. But she's no longer on that electrical pole, and comes down and is at the door knocking. And when they answer it, it's her saying, I saw that you needed a housekeeper, so I'm here to apply. And the dad informs her that they've had a few other housekeepers who did not stay long because they... Misha is kind of hard to deal with. But she was like, oh, don't worry about that. I can handle it. And then Misha comes in and pours like some really dirty water on her, or like mud water on her. And she didn't care. I don't know. But basically this whole episode is about the housekeeper trying to get closer to Misha, like talk to her, find out more about her, stuff like that. And Misha is trying to get her to quit and leave. The animation in this is really good. The art style is really good. I don't know, everything is just super fluid in this series. So yeah, I'm already looking forward to this episode, so let's just get into it. I know I skipped a lot, but I wanna watch the episode. Okay. So the video is gonna be located over here, and the link to the reaction is gonna be in the description down below. And we're gonna start this episode in 3, 2, 1.